Hi there. If you feel like you are lost in life, like you feel you're in this weird transition period or things are too overwhelming or whatever it is, I want to give you a message today. First off, I'd like to share that if you are feeling the pressure, if you're feeling the weight of everything, life, work, relationships, right? You're doing one thing and it falls through. You're doing another thing and it falls through, right? You don't know where to go in life. Maybe you're young in your 20s and you don't know, what am I supposed to do in my life? Am I going to be able to buy a house? What is, there's so many different things. So for you, if anything that you're feeling in life right now that feels like, you know, is this worth it? Is life worth it? Is all of this worth it? You just look at anything. It's like, I believe it is. It means something. Because, even I look at like, as a good example, I always think about like diamonds, right? Or any sort of like strong mineral, right? Typically, the ones that are put under the most pressure are the ones that become the toughest, the strongest, the hardest, right? So in many ways, there is a natural mechanism, you could say, for anything to become stronger, there needs to be pressure applied to it. So when there's pressure applied to you in your life, you are becoming stronger. Another great analogy as well, which I love, metaphors are always fun, is the idea of like, the caterpillar, right? You have the caterpillar, it's a caterpillar, it's a little bug, and then it goes into a chrysalis, right? And then it sort of like, kind of dissolves and becomes goop in the chrysalis, and then it evolves or transforms into the beautiful butterfly. It is the same for you, my friend. You may just be, right now, as you're watching this video because it found you at the right time, you may just be at a point where you are, in a funny way, that goop, right? You were the caterpillar, your old self was there. Now things have changed. The floor, the rug has been pulled from out under you, right? And now you're in the chrysalis, and you're being dissolved into goop to make room for the new person that you're meant to become, for the butterfly that you are meant to transform into. And so it is difficult, yes, it is always difficult. All these pressures in life, whatever it may be, you may feel stuck, lost, in pain, no relationships not working out, careers not working out, whatever it is, but know that in this period, whatever it is for you, where you feel stuck or it feels like uncertain, that is the exact period that comes before the transformation, that comes before the great things. So take solace in knowing that you are in a space that you can't see, right? You can't see out of the forest yet. You're in the forest, you can't see out of it yet, but you must trust that outside of the forest there is beauty. There's something outside of the forest. We can't predict the future, but that's fine because we know that as we go forward, we are going towards something greater, right? And that you have been chosen for something greater. You have been chosen to heal. You have been chosen to grow. You have been chosen to forge a new identity, to gain new skills, to do new things. But that dark period, everybody goes through it. And this is another beautiful thing as well that I'd like to share with you today is that, we can all take solace in knowing that, everybody goes through this, right? We're not broken. You're not broken. You're not wrong, right? You're going through the exact period that human beings need to go through to improve, to grow, to heal, to spiritually evolve, whatever it may be. And I dare say, friend, that you were chosen for that. I like to believe that we are chosen for the paths, and whether we choose to walk it or not, and how we see that path is up to us. So I'd like to encourage you today, again, furthermore, that what you are going through, whatever it may be, is for a reason. It is for you to be stronger. It is that pressure that is making you stronger. It is that interim, that small space, that limbo, right? That you have to exist in for a little bit, just to hold yourself in that tense spot before you can achieve something greater, before you can have your dream life, before you can go to where you need to go. But again, always remember, friend, pull yourself back to that metaphor of the caterpillar, right? A fun exercise can be just, whenever you find yourself getting stuck in those negative thoughts or feeling anxiety or getting depressed about the past or the future, it's like, pull yourself to that idea of the caterpillar, and say, I am goop right now, right? I am goop, right? This is a weird place where it's like, I'm no longer a caterpillar and I'm not a butterfly yet, but something is happening, a transformation is occurring. I can't quite see it yet, but it is happening, right? And tell yourself every single day, I will win. I will not give up. I will show up and I will not be broken. Phenomenal thing to say to yourself. I say those every day. One thing I say every day is I say, I will not be broken. Nothing in this world can break me, and nothing in this world can break you, my friend. As long as you have that mindset. So, I'd like to leave you with that. Some encouragement about anything that you're going through right now. It is for a reason. The pressure is making you stronger, right? You are transforming from the caterpillar to the butterfly, but you're in that middle period. So stay strong, headstrong, right? And keep going. I wish you well, friend. Follow for more if you want to see more of this content. I'm going to keep posting more, educational, psychological, motivational stuff. And have a nice day.